What's up everyone? Black Friday is just around the corner and honestly, I was thinking of skipping a Black Friday video this year, but since you all loved last year's roundup, I had to bring it back. This time, I've put together a list of my 30 top Black Friday deals I would personally go for, covering everything from plugins to sample libraries, to virtual instruments, and also to some incredible free plugins as well, so make sure to stick around for those. And as always, I'm going to let you know what's made it into my Black Friday shopping list. I'm going to do my shopping with you on this video. Now, before we start, I have to say this, obviously, it's easy to get caught up in the sales frenzy, so please buy only what you'll actually use. Common sense. All right. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing on my list is going to be a plugin that I've been using since it came out, and that was in June, I think, and this is Crafter from Sound Theory. Now, this is a multi-band clipper plugin, and it has become one of my favorites, if not my most favorite clipper plugin. One thing that this plugin can do that's amazing is that if you have a very challenging mix to master, let's say a mix with huge 808s, with sub basses and all these things, that's where this plugin allows you to get really loud masters. Let me show you a very quick example. I'm not going to play examples of everything that I have on this list because it's going to be like a 5 hours video, but I want to show you how quickly you can get to a very loud sound. This is a track that I master on my Master in the Box Mastering Masterclass.
You know that you can never fail me. You only got one life to nail it, and you don't have to be so low-key.
And the great thing is that Crafter has a great level matching feature as well. Check out my nominal picks right here.
You know that you can never fail me. You only got one life to nail it, and you don't have to be so low-key, baby. You need to fake it until you...
Yeah, it's really impressive, and this is right now 30% off. And the Guthos EQ, you know I love the Guthos EQ, I also show it on my mastering courses, is also 40% off on the Sound Theory website. I'm going to try and have links for everything that I'm showing you today in the description down below. Now, talking about courses, I have some really exciting news for you. This is something that I get asked all the time when I'm going to have a sale on my courses, because since they launched back in summer, there hasn't been any sale at all. And this right here is going to be the only sale since then. All my mastering courses right now are 50% off until the 1st of December. And in these mastering courses, I cover all bases. If you are a Cubase user and you want to learn mastering using only Cubase stock plugins without buying anything else, I have mastering in Cubase. Then if you want to go a little bit more advanced and learn to master with all the best tools out there, I have the Mastering in the Box Masterclass. And then if you're interested in finding out how you do hybrid analog mastering with real analog gear, then I also have the Analog Hybrid Masterclass. These are going to be 50% off. Use this code to get the discount. After the 1st of December, they go back to full price and there's not going to be another sale anytime soon. Next, I have another killer discount, but also a free plugin from me to you, my friends. The Modern 80s Kit Max, the Modern 80s Kit version 2 are also 40% off right now, but for you, my friends that are watching this video, I have a 50% discount for the next 48 hours. Use this code right here, so you will get 50% and not 40%. This is going to last for 48 hours. And before I move on to the next thing, I want to show you a sneak peek of what we're working on for the Modern 80s Kit Max, and that's a brand new sequencer. Check it out. See this sequencer button right here? You click on this, and now we have a built-in sequencer for the Modern 80s Kit Max. So if I play, you will see that I can add my elements right here. I can go here and tweak the velocity for each step, change the panning and the pitch. And once you build your pattern, you can just drag it to your DAW using drag and drop. That easy. Now, this is going to be a free update for all Modern 80s Kit Max users. We're working out some final details and it's going to be out soon, so make sure you subscribe to my mailing list so you receive the update when it comes out. It's going to be free. But if you've been waiting to get the Modern 80s Kit Max, I know I don't do discounts all year long, so this is the time you can get it for 50% off for the next 48 hours. Okay, moving on. From this point and for 48 hours, I'm going to give away my Claps Vault Pop instrument that was recently updated to all of you, my subscribers. This is not going to be available anywhere else. In this new version, we added quite a few things. We added the vintage vibe right here, so you can turn your claps from normal to vintage. And you can randomize the instrument. We also have new reverbs and so much more. I hope you enjoy it. This is going to be free for the next 48 hours only, so be quick. The next thing on my list is EastWest Cyber Month, and as you can see, they have quite a few products in really good prices. Even the new Iconic video coming soon. This is an amazing library and I'm really excited about it. So right now it's $199. Then we have the Hollywood Strings 2. I'm a big fan of those. They're also on 50% off. The Hollywood Orchestra is $249. I would get this. The Fantasy Orchestra, I've done videos about this. Forbidden Planet, all amazing instruments. I still have the invoice when I bought symphonic choirs, and man, that was expensive. And it's crazy. This is $119 and the Hollywood choirs are $119. To be honest with you, these two libraries sound completely different, so maybe I would get both, to be honest with you. And if you want everything that they make, they also have their Composer Cloud Plus for $149 for this Black Friday. So yeah, this is where you get everything. Next thing on my list is the Pulsar audio plugins. They have a 70% off. I absolutely love what they do, and they are plugins that I show on my mastering courses as well. What I would suggest would be the 8200. This is their emulation of the GML EQ, and I absolutely love it. The other thing I would recommend would be the Mu compressor for $49. I mean, this is a steal. And the Pulsar Primavera is a beautiful spring reverb, but quite honestly, anything you get for them is stellar. Next thing is discounts from Steinberg, and again, this year they have some really cool instruments that are secret weapons. Like Backbone is 62 pounds. Hybrid Hit is an amazing instrument. I've shown it on my Hybrid Libraries video. Groove Agent. You have T guitar, great acoustic guitar, M guitar. All the Olympus choirs are on offer, so you can get a choir for 49 quid. Zarya, another amazing library, is on offer. Vibrant Keys are on offer. The Swiss Grand, if you're looking for a really characterful piano, that's on offer as well. Materials, Metal and Ice, I would absolutely check this out. Wood and Water is also amazing. The Colors bundles, synths, they have Rasta, Simple, Colors, Lo-Fi Tapes, they're all incredible synths. I did a video about Simple on my Instagram the other day. And of course, Iconica is also on offer. And while we're at it, another free plugin that you should definitely check out this Black Friday is Extreme. It's still free. Go grab it. It's an amazing plugin. I've done a video about this. Check them out. There are so many things on offer right now with really great prices. I'm going to have links down below for pretty much everything that I show you on this video. It took me a while to put all those links together. Some of these links are affiliate links, so if you use them, you're also supporting my work here on YouTube, so I really appreciate this if you decide to do this. But of course, like I said, buy only what you need. Next up, we have Relab plugins. I love their plugins. I've talked about the reverbs in previous videos. My picks would be the VSR 6000 or the Essentials, the LX 480, which is their Lexicon emulation. The Mazalek is an amazing mastering EQ. But again, you can't go wrong with any of the plugins that Relab make. Next up, we have libraries from Fluffy Audio. I haven't talked about Fluffy Audio in previous videos, but I've started using their libraries recently and they make amazing stuff. And right now they have up to 80% on all Contact libraries. My favorite ones are Renacimento, Dominus Pro, Spaghetti Western, and Venice Modern Synths. The ones that are here on top, these are my favorite things that they do. They're incredibly cool libraries. Quick example from their Dominus Pro library. Next up on my list is a brand new plugin, and this is something that I will buy this Black Friday, and I'm going to break my own rule because I'm going to buy completely blind. I've watched the excellent video that Plugin Boutique have made here, and I think this is going to be a great plugin to add to my collection because it does something that's really special. So I'm going to add it to my cart right here, and this is like 23 quid. So, you know, the risk is low. I wouldn't do it like this if if it was a more expensive plugin, but this is going on my list. Next up, we have Native Instruments Complete 15, and they have offers this Black Friday. There's not much to say about Native Instruments Complete. It's a must, in my opinion. It's a great collection of sounds, plugins, everything you might need. If you're going to get it now, because that's the lowest price you can get all year around. Next up on my list is the Sonnox plugins. I've been a huge fan of Sonnox plugins for ages. I bought them for PowerCore for around £1,200 back then. They were very expensive plugins in DSP for PowerCore. My suggestions for this Black Friday would be the Oxford Dynamics. I think this is a great utilitarian plugin. Also, the Oxford Limiter is a really nice limiter. I use it for many things. And the Inflator. Now, I know that many people say you can replicate the sound of the Inflator with other plugins. Quite honestly, I've been using this for ages. I don't care. This works for me. It works for my clients. It works for my labels. It works for everyone. When I want to get a louder in-your-face sound, this plugin delivers. 27 quid, take it or leave it. Next up on my list is something that I will buy this Black Friday as well. And this is the M1 synth from Korg. This, I have to admit, is something that I'm buying because of nostalgia. I don't have a proper real use for it, but it has some sounds that have been used on really famous tracks, especially Queen tracks, and I love Queen, and sometimes I like playing things like this. The M1 is an amazing synthesizer, but I would never see myself buying the hardware. I really cannot justify it in terms of space and maintenance and cost. So this is $49.99 right now. This goes into my cart, and I'm going to move on to the next deal. And okay, this I've talked about so many times. The Black Box Analog Design HG-2MS. Now, this is the mid-side version of the Black Box plugin, and I've made a video about this if you're interested. I have the hardware. I absolutely love it. I use it for mastering. I use it for mixing. If you've enrolled in my hybrid mastering masterclass, you see it in action. $27.50. Just grab it. And another thing I would suggest for this Black Friday would be the Made by Brainworx bundle. This includes many plugins that I've made videos about. You can't go wrong. $185. I think it's a very good deal, and you get some really, really amazing plugins. Next up, we have Softube. And again, this is another company. Whatever you get from them on this Black Friday, you're going to be happy with it. They know how to make great sounding plugins. My suggestion would be the Vice series. These are plugins that I use all the time for mastering. I feature the Softube Vice plugins on my In the Box Mastering Masterclass. What I would go for this Black Friday would be the Vice de-esser, just because it's an amazing mastering de-esser. I use it all the time when I receive harsh mixes. It's a proper mastering de-esser. The next thing I would suggest would be the Bus Processor. It's an amazing plugin. I've made a video about this. I would also definitely go for the Model 77, their CS80 clone. Again, I've made a video about this. I mean, you cannot go wrong with any of these, but I would also check out the Dynamite compressor. It's just one-of-a-kind compressor. I want to take a pause here and say that if you're enjoying this video up to this point, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. It really helps me, and it's entirely free. Let's go back to the deals. Next up, we have offers from Baby Audio. You know I love Baby Audio. They just released Transit 2. Sadly, I didn't have time to make a video about it, but it's amazing. I'm using it already, and I would totally recommend it. Let me know if you want me to make a video about this. Next, we have, again, some plugins that not many people talk about, but I think they're brilliant. And that's the Elevate Mastering Bundle from Newfangled Audio. Now, these plugins, again, I use for mastering all the time. This bundle has everything. It has an EQ, it has a saturation plugin. I love the clipper on the Elevate bundle. There's a punctuate processor that allows you to get a little bit of punch, but it's multi-band, so You really have lots of control there. I absolutely love these plugins. I can't recommend them enough. I remember how much I paid when I got them, and right now, 73 pounds, $92. It's a steal. Next up, we have again some of my favorite soft synths, Arturia V Collection 10. This includes pretty much all the amazing synths from Arturia. I use them all the time. At $249, this is a really good deal, and you get all these different instruments. I love their Up 2600. I love their Matrix 12. Their Modular V is really cool. Their Mellotron emulation is also really amazing. So yeah, that's a pretty good deal. Next up, we have something that I bought last year on Black Friday, and that's the UAD plugins. Right now, they have amazing sales on Plugin Boutique, the UAD Producer Edition. This is the one that I went for last year. Lots of different configurations that you can go for, but I would say if you're looking to get into the UAD world, this is the time, and I guess my pick would be the UAD Producer Edition. Like I said, I'm going to have links down below for all of these, as well as my next Black Friday deal from Safari Pedals. And they have all their plugins, like all their plugins, for $99. And they have quite a few plugins, and they're all pretty amazing. I've made videos about them in the past. I would totally check them out, download the trial, but $99, I think it's a good deal. Next up, we have another one of my favorites. We have Wave Alchemy plugins. This is the next free plugin on my list. I would totally suggest you go for the Magic 7. This is a Bricasti emulation reverb, to my understanding, and it's entirely free. So go grab it now. But before you do this, I'm going to give you my Black Friday picks as well. Wave Alchemy recently came out with Tape Wave. This is a cassette emulator. I'm going to play one short example for you in a second, but they also have some of my favorite reverbs around. So if we go to the reverb bundle, we have the Glow, one of my favorite reverbs. I've done a video about this. Pulse, which is an SPX emulation, Radiance, and Dawn. And all of these plugins sound incredible. Very quickly, let's check out Tape Wave on this mix.
You know that you can never fail me. You only got one life to nail it. And you don't have to be so low-key, baby. You need to fake it until you make it. You know that you can never fail me. You only got one life to nail it.
It's just beautiful. Wave Alchemy have been kind enough to give me a special discount code for all my subscribers. So if you want to grab any of their Black Friday deals, make sure you add this code right here, and you will get 10% off on top of their Black Friday deals. So use this code and make sure you grab the free reverb as well. Next up, we have deals from Hertz drums. You know, I love them. I've made many videos about Hertz drums. Their player is great. Their expansions are amazing. The sound that they deliver is fantastic. I would totally check out the Hertz drums bundle, and one of my favorite expansions is the Grand Rock Kit. This has some really iconic rock drum sounds, and I've made a video about this. You can check it out. Next up, we have another library, and this is Damage 2 from Heavyocity. I love this library. I bought it full price when it came out straight away. I didn't even think about it because all Heavyocity libraries are freaking amazing, and this is a pretty good deal. So the original price is $366, now it's $230. This is a good savings, or if you're interested in cinematic kind of industrial libraries, just go grab it, you're gonna love it. Next, we have Spectral Layers, up to 40% off. Spectral Layers needs no introductions. In my opinion, it's the pinnacle of stem separation. Now it can even separate backing vocals, it can separate crowd noise, it can separate two voices picking on top of each other. It's really amazing. It's pure sorcery. And if you want a powerful tool like this in your arsenal, now's the time to get it because this offer is killer. Next, we have Black Friday deals from Orchestral Tools, and they do 50% off their Berlin series, the Metropolis series. These are libraries that I have to make a video about at some point. I have to do it. Either way, I mean, the Metropolis Arc 1, 2, and 3 are freaking crazy fat sounding libraries, and the Berlin series, they have some of the most amazing woodwinds, strings, brass, and percussion. They're 50% off right now. If you want some high-end libraries, go for them. It's the best time of the year to get them. Sticking with libraries, we have another library I would go for, and I always recommend because I can't get over this library. This is from Sound Iron, the Olympus Symphonic Choir. This is the big fat version of it. It's just amazing. I bought it when it was like, I don't know, $600 or something like this, and now it's $274. Actually, the price has remained the same. I can see that it's around $549. It's an incredible choir library. Can't go wrong with it. As you can tell, I love choir libraries. I have so many of them. Next up, we have the H9 plugin series bundle from Eventide. This you can get as a bundle, or you can get them as separate plugins. Quite honestly, I think this will be my third product. I might invest in some more of the Eventide plugins, but I already have the Black Hole and I already have the Shimmer Reverb. So I might invest on some of the remaining ones that I don't have, but for me the bundle doesn't make too much sense right now. But these are the same algorithms that they have on their effects pedals. So I think it's a good way to get this sound without having to buy the hardware. Next up, we have something that I don't need to introduce. It's the FabFilter Mastering Bundle. It's on a great offer right now. So if you want to get into the FabFilter world with Pro Q3, with Pro L2, with Pro MB, this is actually the FabFilter plugin that I use the most, to be honest with you. There are great FabFilter offers. Again, I'm going to link them down below. Next up, we have another one of my favorite limiters, and one that I show in my course as well, and that's the Gold Clip. And there's a Black Friday sale for $50 off. If you're looking for a high-end, amazing sounding clipper that will give you lots of flexibility, but it needs a little bit of a learning curve, Gold Clip is an amazing choice. I can recommend it 100%. Next up, we have another great mastering tool. This is a plugin that I bought full price as well. It wasn't Black Friday when I bought it, but it's an amazing plugin, really advanced. I would totally check out Dr. MS. Right now there's a 50% off sale, and this plugin is great for making your mixes sound 3D and wide. Definitely check it out, and also check out any deals that are going to come up on Thomann. I can see already they have a Cyber Week with early deals. At this time of shooting this video, I'm not sure what's gonna be on Black Friday, but if you want to check out my list of things that I own and I can vouch for, I have my Dom Sigalas gear picks page, so you can see all the gear that I have in my studio. Well, not all of the gear that I have in my studio, but a selection that Thomann carries. So if you see any of these items on sale on Black Friday, I can vouch for them. I use them all the time, and they are all in my studio. And the last thing that I have for this video is a new free plugin from Waves. Waves, of course, have their own Black Friday deals, and I would absolutely check them out, but they also have this new free plugin. At this moment that I'm filming this video, we don't know what it is yet, but they're giving away 10,000 licenses for free, so why not go grab it? I'm going to have a link down below. So there you go, my friends. This is my definitive list of Black Friday deals for 2024. In the comments down below, let me know your Black Friday deals that I might have missed. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.